Hey, what is up guys? Guitar Rock here, welcome back to another Tower of Fantasy video. Alright, today's video we're going to talk about bosses and what you want to be doing ideally after you have done with your dailies, weeklies, everything in the game. Your level will be capped, alright? So if you guys are not aware, yesterday was day 1. Day 1 level cap was level 18. So today is day 2, so the cap was 24. I believe day 3 was 27 from what I heard, and then day 4 will be like level 30. So you can only do so much. Ideally, with the cap of the level, you don't want to progress or you don't want to open chests and stuff because that will be taking away the EXP that you could essentially get on the next day, right? So keep that in mind. You can still explore and stuff, but the best thing for you to do is to be farming world boss. So let's talk about the bosses. What is the bosses available right now? Now, let me jump into the map and I can show you. Now, I've unlocked 2 bosses so far. One is this one, which I think most players will have access to. The first one, the Robark. Now, Robark is the flower-looking boss. Element, I think, is fire. Very, very cool. Now, one good thing about farming bosses is you have a chance to get a random SSR weapon, as you can see right now. There's a chance to drop Rosy Edge, Icewind Arrow, Absolute Zero, etc. Which is crazy, insane. Alright, the rewards here are not to scoff at, alright? And then you also have a chance to get the King Matrix. Also, random SR weapon may drop, and a bunch of other things. Now, when you open the boss, it's similar to some of those high rarity chests. It will consume these gold looking type 3 chips. So right now, in the map menu, at the top right, you can see how much I have, and it's being blocked by the face cam. Let me see if I can turn it off. So this is how much I have. So the blue chips, you'll easily get a lot of these, and then you will have the purple chips, and then you'll have the gold chips. Now, when you open the boxes, you can ideally use the gold chips, but I do recommend you guys to just use the Force Decipher for the time being, even though if you use the chip, you have a higher chance to get the drops, especially the SSR drops. I've been hearing a lot of people in my Discord have been getting free SSR just by fighting the boss. Now, one good thing about this game, this is crazy, there is no cap. There is no cap to how many bosses you can fight a day, which is insane. You can keep farming the boss over and over and over and over again. So let me go to this place right here and show you guys the you can transmit to this one, and let's see if the boss is right there. Okay, so the flower boss is right here, as you guys can see. So there's no one hitting it right now, which is pretty cool, but this is not something that you can do alone. If you are in a crew or in a guild, this is where you want to take advantage of that. And you can see in the world chat, a lot of people have been asking, hey, join this, we are going to hit the boss together, join that, we are going to hit the boss together. And this is what I like about games like this, right? It gives you the sense that you're playing with someone else. Now, let's say there's no boss here. You gotta wait for the boss to respawn, or you can switch channel. Right now, I'm at channel 16. Now, how do you switch it? Okay. Again, hold Alt and then click on this channel number, and then you can switch. For example, we can go to channel 17 or channel 18. So apparently, I'm not sure what's the channel limit. I think the channel goes up to about 200 and something. So from 1 to channel 200 and something. Here's how I've been doing it, and I think this is what I encourage you guys to do as well. Join an active crew. If you guys are not aware, crew is essentially a guild. Alright, so this, you can see my guild, currently we have 149 out of 150. So we are almost full. I think we were full earlier today. Somebody left, I think, which is fine. During your chat, especially, you can also chat with your crew and ask them, alright, anybody is online right now? Let's go to this channel and let's fight this boss together. This is pretty cool, but keep in mind, whenever you switch channel, there is a cooldown. I forgot what's the cooldown, I think 15 minutes. You know what, let me just try. Let me go to 17. I'm going to transmit channel 17 so you guys can see what is the cooldown for switching the channel. So understandably, the cooldown is there to prevent you from constantly switching and be able to fight unlimited amount of bosses, because the rewards are pretty good. Now you can see someone is fighting the boss right now. There's 2 or 3 guys that's fighting the boss, 4 guys. I could clearly go down and help them, but let me show you guys the cooldown. You can see the cooldown is 30 minutes. Okay, I didn't know it was that long. Cooldown is 30, I thought it was 15 minutes. 30 minutes cooldown before you can swap a channel. So make sure, if you are doing any boss or whatsoever, you gotta ensure that somebody is there. So let's go and help them. Alright, we're gonna go and help these guys and try and beat the boss. Okay, this is resistant. Now, Robark is the easiest boss I will show you guys a different boss later. Let me try and beat this one. Alright, so once you have beaten the boss, so usually here's where you claim the reward. So I want to talk a little bit about this, the advanced password chest. This is what I'm talking about. You can see right now, again, let me shut off my face cam. So right now, I will need to use this thing called the perfect decipher. This one will definitely give you the chance of the SSR. I don't think you can get SSR from forced decipher because it doesn't make sense, right? That you don't consume any of this. You can see I got 2 of these things, right? I do not recommend using a ton of this right now because these bosses, like right now you are early on in the early phase, you want to save it for the later bosses. I strongly believe the bosses that you find in the later areas are going to give more rewards. But again, I definitely need to fact check that. But for the time being, I've been doing a lot of forced decipher. You won't have enough to keep doing the perfect decipher. So this is what makes the game really, really good, and in my opinion, better than Genshin in a way, right? Because Genshin, everything is gated behind the stamina system. If you fight bosses, it's gated behind stamina system. So now the boss is dead, I can easily go to another channel, right? Of course, I need to wait. I'm now on cooldown before I can switch channel. I can go another channel, or I can go and fight the other boss, right? I can fight this boss right here, which is the apple fist as well. So that's something that I can also easily do. Yes! 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 Suck it, man. Suck it, apple fist. Ooh, that was worth it. So in terms of this boss, apple fist, you can see his rewards are quite similar rewards. And then for the metrics, you have a chance to get Subasa's metrics as opposed to King's metrics. So it depends on who you want. Now every time you beat the bosses, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, you get a thing called support points. Alright, so support points, those things are what makes this extremely valuable. You basically get rewarded for your time. Now how do you use those support points? Let me show you guys. You go to special orders, go to the store, and then this thing called the support store at the left. So notice you can buy all of these things. These are the support points. So every time you beat the boss, based on what I've noticed, you will be getting some support points. Sometimes I get 100, sometimes I get more, I think. But the gist of it, you can farm, and there's so many things that you can buy here. You know, black nucleus is pretty cool for you to be able to buy this. There's no gold nucleus here, but even black nucleus, you can get free 10 pulls every week. Now, if you're hardworking, you should be farming the world boss every single week to be able to buy this and get these free 10 pulls easily. In the long run, I think if you are more hardworking and you play the game and farm bosses more diligently than others who don't, I definitely think you will get rewarded. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, are you guys aware of this trick boss farming thing? Let me know how's your experience have been. Not everybody is playing with me on the same server. Some of you guys maybe watching this are playing in NA or maybe from EU. Let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you haven't already subscribed, give this video a like. Have a nice day. Goodbye.